Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Holy Smokes Barbecue channel. It's an exciting day, not only because of this delicious food that we're gonna make, but we have a super special announcement, so stay tuned for that. Today on the channel, we are making smoked shrimp po' boys with a homemade po' boy sauce. Several years ago, I went to New Orleans, Louisiana, and I stopped by this just kind of little hole in the wall place in the lower 9th Ward, and a guy was cooking up these shrimp po' boys, and it remains to this day one of the best things I've ever eaten, and I'm gonna try and recreate it here today on the channel. And now listen, before we get started, I got a major announcement to make, and that is that we officially hit 1,000 subscribers. What an amazing, crazy thing to know that 1,000 people out there have subscribed to this channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for subscribing. And to celebrate 1,000 subscribers, we're doing a big giveaway. I'll be sharing the details of the giveaway at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned to learn how you could win some free stuff. All right, enough about that. Let's get to this shrimp. All right, one critical component of a shrimp po' boy is, of course, shrimp. So I have here about 1 3/4 pounds of peeled, deveined, and tail removed shrimp. These are like a medium size, they're not the jumbo shrimp. And shrimp don't take a very long time on the smoker at all. I'm gonna be smoking it today at around 200 degrees. So I'm gonna add my smoke tube for a little extra smoke. Anytime you're smoking something that's not gonna take that long, you always wanna supplement the smoke whenever you can, especially on a pellet smoker. So I'm gonna get these shrimp out. I'm gonna put them on the rack on top of this baking sheet, and we're gonna season them up. I'm not really concerned about them being like all lined up all pretty because they're just gonna come off anyway. You could absolutely use skewers for this if you want to make it a little bit more manageable, but part of the fun's in the process, right? Brings me back to my first ever video that I did here on the channel, which was that low country shrimp and grits. Oh man, gosh, that was so good. I'm gonna put a little link up top for it. I can smell the smoke coming from that smoker, the Pit Boss Competition blend pellets. They always smelled so good. All right, seasoning today is gonna be very, very simple. I'm gonna use this pre-made Creole seasoning that I found at my local grocery store. But you can use really any sort of Cajun, anything that's got that like paprika, a little salt and pepper, cayenne, a little bit of thyme in there, some oregano. You can just kind of make your own. There's dozens of recipes online for a Cajun / Creole seasoning. This is going to be really, really authentic to that New Orleans style flavor. All right, just come across all of my shrimp here. Now I really like heat. I love a good spice. So I might be a little bit more liberal with this than maybe you would. Now what's cool about this is that the cayenne that's kind of falling off and sitting on the bottom, that's gonna interact with the smoke to produce almost like this little bit of a spicy smoke flavor. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and flip these over, season the other side. All right, my shrimp are seasoned, but I'm not gonna put them on the smoker just yet because of how quickly they cook. So I'm gonna set these to the side and let's go ahead and make our po' boy sauce. All right, let's get started on this delicious po' boy sauce. So to start, I'm gonna start with something that might actually be a little bit controversial depending on what part of the country you're in, and that is Hellmann's mayonnaise. I know that there's gonna be people at my door tonight from Texas saying no, Duke's is the way to go. Listen, I just prefer Hellmann's over Duke's. Tomato, tomato, whatever you wanna do. I do really love Hellmann's mayo, but even better than Hellmann's is Kewpie Japanese mayo. You've seen me use it a couple times here on the channel before, but right now I'm really, really low on it, so I decided to go with Hellmann's. We're gonna start with a little over a cup of Hellmann's. Next, about 2 tablespoons of spicy brown mustard. I'm gonna come back in with about a tablespoon of my Cajun seasoning. Just like that. Next, about a teaspoon of pickle juice. Next, the juice of about a half lemon. Oh, there's a seed. Come on, man. Let's see if I can get it. Nailed it. Looking for about a teaspoon. This is a giant lemon, so don't need to use all of it. Next, about 2 teaspoons of your favorite hot sauce. I'm using this that I just got recently, this truff hot sauce. You've probably seen it before. It is hot sauce that is infused with black truffle. It gives it a crazy good taste. Obviously, this is a little bit bougie. You don't have to use this. Just use whatever your favorite hot sauce is, as little or as much as you want, depending on how hot you like it. So I'm gonna go about that much. That seems good. Next, I got 1 clove of garlic, just like that. And a little salt. All right, let's mix that all together. All right, let me give it a little taste. Oh man, holy smokes, that is good. I don't think it really needs anything. Wow, first try, nailed it. Now here is where we're gonna take this from holy smokes to holy smokes. Because what I'm gonna do is use this nice little kind of small cast iron skillet that my son actually got me for Christmas. And I'm gonna put some of this directly on the smoker, just like that, with my shrimp. Because if we didn't have enough flavor already, now we're gonna add some smoke to it. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Sauce is done, shrimp are ready. Let's go to the smoker. All right, so as I mentioned, I am smoking at a temperature of 200 degrees today, right here on my Pit Boss Platinum Series Lockhart. You can kind of see the smoke coming out from here, and most of that is actually coming from my smoke tube, which I added in there just to accelerate the smoke flavor a little bit, just to get us a little bit more smoke on the shrimp and on that sauce. So I'm gonna put both of these on at the exact same time, which is probably going to take, I don't know, 30 minutes or so at most. And then we'll be back to build our delicious po' boy sandwich. Let's go ahead and get this on. Like that. And that delicious po' boy sauce. Put it right back here. All right, only thing left to do is just wait until it's ready. We'll know it's ready when those shrimp are nice and pink and no longer opaque. Don't forget, stay tuned to the end of this video to see our big 1,000 subscriber giveaway. All right, so check it out. I realized after this was already on the smoker that I forgot one very important ingredient of the po' boy sauce, and that is Worcestershire sauce. Said it right that time. Worcestershire sauce. So I actually put some more in there and mixed it in, and just so you're aware that that is also in there, used about a teaspoon for that whole mixture. So I put about half a teaspoon in that because that's about half of the overall mixture. All right, all done in total. That took about 30 minutes on the smoker for everything to be done. So let's go ahead and build our po' boy. I'm gonna start with this bun here that I've lightly toasted on the smoker. You could obviously go much bigger than this, but these are the buns that I have. I'm gonna start with some nice lettuce. Put that on right there. Some beautiful tomato. Man, I love tomato. There we go. Next come our delicious shrimp. I like to put them on kind of like this so that I get as many on as I can. I'm gonna sneak a shrimp. Holy smokes. And then you know I can't forget about our smoked po' boy sauce. I'm just gonna put this right on my bread here. Oh man, that is gonna be something else. And now, there it is. Woo, look at that. Man, that's gonna be good. All right, I am so ready to try this shrimp po' boy. This is kind of like a shrimp po' kid because it's smaller than a normal po' boy. But nevertheless, it's gonna be incredible. I can already tell the smell coming off this. It smells very smoky, believe it or not. Which end do I go with? I'm gonna go with this end here. Here we go, smoked shrimp po' boy. Oh, messy. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes, that is so good. It definitely tastes really smoky, which is what I wanted. This was only on there for like a half hour. But the addition of that smoke tube, you get a little bit of extra smoke on there. Perfect. Well, you saw that I had a ton of shrimp, and I got to get that inside and make some po' boys for the rest of the family. But before I do that, the big giveaway for 1,000 subscribers. We hit that this past week. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. And to celebrate, we're gonna give away some stuff. I've got some brand new merch. I got a shirt that says "Friends Don't Let Friends Use Steak Sauce." It's true. I've got my Holy Smokes That's Good shirt, and I've got some stickers and stuff like that. So here is all you have to do to win one of these prizes. All you gotta do is comment down below and be subscribed to the channel. All you gotta do, just subscribe to the channel, comment on this video. Not the last video, not the next video, although comment on those too. But if you wanna win, you gotta comment on this video. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you comment and you're not subscribed, you won't be able to win. And I'm gonna choose a few people at random to receive one of these cool prizes. So if you're not subscribed, now is the time to do it. go ahead and subscribe. Click that like button on this video to make sure that other people get to see it. Make sure that you turn on post notifications. Click that little bell, and that will make you notified as soon as we post brand new, delicious outdoor cooking content. And if you like this video, check out this video right here, and definitely check out this playlist of a bunch of seafood things we've made here on the channel. Absolutely delicious outside on the smoker, and I'll see you next time.